it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here doing the monthly reading for Cancer for the month of February 2017. Super excited because I have a special treat for you guys. So at the end of this reading, you'll be getting some Feng Shui tips for love and relationships. So I'm super excited to bring that to you today along with your reading, which is going to focus on love and relationships, right? So we'll get some little general information. We'll also do our theme of the month, and then we'll move into the relationship piece of things. So let's go ahead and get started. We've got Page of Air coming through again for you guys. So this came in September. So it's coming around again, and typically what happens is when things like this come back around. So let me just tell you first of all what Page of Air is about. Page of Air is a duality card. So on the one hand about a person, and on the other hand about a circumstance or an experience, right? Pages of air people in general are very logical. They tend to be, think things through, that type of thing. This particular Page of Air, though, is a bit impulsive, is very curious, probably asks a lot of questions. This could be a child of yours as well. But also very, they think logically. They may have a little trouble with more of the spiritual realm. If they're very, very logical thinkers, sometimes it's difficult for them to wrap their brains around that piece of things, okay? So that's the person that we're talking about. The situation is kind of challenging information coming in, right? And delivered to you in a way that is not the best, right? And so typically what happens around this is you have a certain outcome or a certain plan or a certain thing that you want to happen, right? Or you're working towards happening. And then this comes in and there are delays, right? You may have to change your plans is part of the thing too, that oftentimes comes in around this. So here's the deal. When this happens, so this happened for you guys in September, it's happening again in February. When this happens, typically it's a redirection. So it's kind of like you're going along and you bump into a wall, right? It's like you bump into that wall and you're being redirected. You're being directed to a new, to a different direction, right? And so you might have to change your plans around that. And what I started to say at the beginning, before I shared with you what the card was really about, is that when this comes up kind of over and over again, it's calling for you to react differently than you ever have before so that you don't have to go through this Groundhog Day type feeling, right? So what does that mean? That means reacting from a place of love, right? For all the people involved, even if they bring news to you in not a very nice way, give them love. Bring love out. Thank them for sharing the information with you, right? I know, a little tough pill for some of you to swallow, right? But here's the thing. When you come at it from a different perspective, from a higher perspective, from the perspective of love, it shifts things and changes things, and that evolves it forward, not only for you, but for people around you, for all of us, right? All of consciousness, that helps evolve things forward for humanity, right? So it's super important. You're being called again to, you get another chance, yay, right? So let's see if you can react differently than you have before in the past and react from a place of love and peace and joy and contentment, because that's always within you. It's always within you, no matter what's going on outside of you, okay? Let's see what else we've got going for you guys. All right, we've got Eight of Earth. Earth cards are all about how you make your money and what you need to do to be here on Earth, right? And the Eight of Earth is really, when you think about this, eight in numerology is about abundance, right? It symbolizes abundance. And it is about skills and knowledge in Feng Shui. That's our 8 for skills and knowledge. And in this particular card, it's about your skilled work being rewarded, right? So the things that you're doing, that you have some talent for, being rewarded, right? And the other piece of this, so oftentimes we have something that comes up, and this is something that's coming up for you in February now, where you are being called to learn about a new subject, about a new area. And it's really like you need to be a sponge and just absorb all that you can about it, okay? So this may mean going back to school, as it were. School can be taking classes. It can be getting a certification. It can be, working with a mentor, right? That type of thing. So just know that that's part of what's coming in February, and embrace that. And it's a subject that you enjoy. So it's not like it's going to be torture or anything. Going back to school in this version is a joy for you. So we've got five of fire coming in. Fire cards are all about passion and action. And we are in the new year now, okay? So this is, and you're like, well, yeah, we have been since January, but I'm talking about the Chinese New Year. The Chinese New Year, the Lunar New Year is January 28th, and then the Solar New Year is February 3rd. I typically, for my clients and our adjustments and different things like that, we go by February 3rd, but it's really this whole week that is about celebration and enjoyment and shifting the energy. So the energy now is Fire Rooster, okay? So we've got that fire card, 5 of fire, right? I'm having trouble with the lights here. There we go. I'm just trying to get it so it doesn't reflect for you. So the 5 of fire is about too many different goals. You've got too many different things going on, and your energy is split, okay? So when your energy is split, it's very, very difficult for you to accomplish anything, or to feel good about what is actually happening or what you're doing, because you just feel like you're dropping so many other balls when you're working on this one, right? So here's the deal. You may have, and it's interesting because this card I feel like relates to the theme of the month also. There may be some conflict coming up with others. What you need to do is honor what feels right and true to you, okay? So there might be some people that you get some pushback when you try to withdraw from groups, or you are, letting someone else taking something over, or not going to as many social activities, or whatever the case may be. But you need to honor what's right for you, okay? So stop splitting your energy. Focus on one main thing and a couple maybe 2 side things, and then the rest needs to go, okay? All right. So we've got renewal coming through. This is Archangel Jeremiel, and this is a time to take a look at your life, right? It's time to review and evaluate kind of where you've been and where you're headed, because this card is all about it being time to move in a new direction, okay? So here we go. Just as I was talking about, you were going this direction, you're bumping up against walls, probably wall after wall after wall, and it's time for you to go in a different direction, okay? Hello, wake up and take those signals. You are meant to move in a different direction. Your soul has different plans for you than you in your physical body and your mind are seeing right now. So follow the intuitive guidance that you're getting, and things will open up and flow much easier for you, right? If you continue to try to do those things that your mind tells you are important, that you are super attached to outcome-wise, it's going to be a bumpy ride for you. I just am going to say that, because, and maybe as it gets bumpier, you'll decide then, oh yeah, okay, maybe we should go in a new direction, right? So sometimes it has to get really bumpy for people to shift. You might be one of those people, or you might hear this reading today and decide, oh, okay, I will take this guidance to heart and I will shift into a new direction. Yeah. It is all interesting. Okay. So we've got romantic, so this is love, right? The love relationships. We've got romantic feelings coming up. So typically, when this card comes up, this is about you have feelings for someone. And that what they're wanting to let you know, the angels are wanting to let you know that it's worth exploring them, okay? So when you feel that feeling for someone else, that in romantic type of feeling, that this is worth exploring for you, this particular relationship, okay? So go for it, is kind of what they're telling you around that. The other piece of this, and so what happens with these cards, I just want to say, is sometimes they relate, one card might relate to a group of you and another card might relate to another group and so on. You will feel what's right for you as you hear it. You will know, right? And you may not even hear the rest of what I'm saying. You will just hear typically what is right for you. So we've got free yourself coming in. So some of you need to take back control of your life. And this can mean leaving a relationship, okay? It can be a time where it's time to just leap over that fence and be free of it. Because these relationships, of course, our romantic relationships are where we learn the most about ourselves. And for those of you that this is resonating with, you have learned what you came to learn from this relationship. Now it's time to free yourself, get out of that, and find that peace, that inner peace within you. Okay. This I feel like relates to that other card because this is about deception. So someone, most likely your partner, is wearing a false mask. And this can show up in a number of different ways. So sometimes they're being dishonest about something, perhaps hiding something like an affair or something like that. It might mean that they are just not being fully honest with you about how they feel. That could be part of it. Another possibility related to deception is that they're pretending to be something they're not. This can show up in a lot of different ways, okay? But you probably have had some feeling around this, and you need to trust your gut, right? That's a big piece of it, is trusting your gut and knowing that you're not crazy. Like, even if on paper they look perfect, there's something going on there that isn't quite right. So that's what we've got for you, Cancers, for the month of February 2017. Stay tuned because the next video will give you some Feng Shui tips for love and relationships. For now, relax, have fun, and enjoy your month. Much love. Hi, it's Kim Jolene with Finding Your Fiji, and I'm here with a special treat for you for Valentine's month. And this is Feng Shui tips for love and relationships. So you're going to get some quick tips around your bedroom and the partnership area of your home and what you can do to sort of boost that to help improve your relationships in this month. So special treat for you. So I've got our Feng Shui Bagua. You'll see that behind me here. This is our mental map of our space. If you haven't watched my Feng Shui sort of intro video, I've got a link to that below, and go ahead and watch that if you haven't done that yet, because that will give you a little bit more information about the Bagua and how that relates to Feng Shui in your home and your space. So what we've got here and what we're going to be focusing on today is the partnership area of your home. So just as a refresher, a little refresher, when you're standing at the front door, this is where that lines up. So this is the front door to your home, or it can be the door to a room like your bedroom as well. And we're going to be focusing today on the partnership corner, which is that back right corner of your home or your room, and that area is all about partnership. So you see the number 2 is in that area, so you really want to have pairs of things in that particular area of your home and your space, because that will help boost the energy of partnership. The other thing that you'll notice is the color for that area is pink. So adding some pink to that particular area of your home can boost that. You can even put a little dab of pink underneath the paint. If you're painting the walls in that particular area of your home, you can put a little pink dab of paint underneath whatever color you're painting, and that can boost the energy of it as well, okay? So the other thing that you'll notice is the number 2 represents our pairs or partnership area. And so we want pairs of things. You don't want solo things in that particular area of your home or in your bedroom. You really want pairs of things in your bedroom. So we're going to be talking I'm going to give you a couple tips for your bedroom as well. So let's kind of move into the bedroom space of your home. So when I'm looking at people's bedrooms, the first thing that I look at, after I look at kind of where their bed is located, which we're not going to talk about today, but I look at what's on either side of their bed. So what's really important for a balanced partnership is to have 2 nightstands, right? Whether you're in a partnership or not, and especially if you're not and you're wanting to attract that in, you want to have 2 nightstands. These don't have to be exactly the same, but they need to be about the same weight and size, okay? Because that's about balance in the relationship. That's the first tip. The second tip for bedroom that I'm going to give you is related to what's on the nightstands. We want to have 2 lamps, and these lamps do need to be matching exactly. And again, that's about balance in the relationship. So any type of lamp that you like, I like to see proportion, of course, to the bed, and that would be, you would place the matching lamps on the nightstands, right? So those are your quick feng shui tips for love and relationships, helping bring more love into your life this month. And I'm considering doing this as a feature, so please comment below if you like this. Let me know if you'd like to have the quick feng shui tips for you each month, because I have so much knowledge around this area. I am a certified feng shui practitioner, and I just recently got my red ribbon for the International Feng Shui Guild as well. So I have a lot of knowledge that I'm able to share. And if you really like this, I may consider doing this as a monthly feature for you as well. So if you are not part of my angel reading membership, now is a beautiful time to join. I'm actually offering, I was going to cut it off at the end of January, but I've decided to extend it through Valentine's Day as kind of my gift to you guys. I'm offering my yearly, so a full year of deep dive angel reading membership readings, and there's lots of other juicy things that come with that. I'm offering that for just $44 through February 14th. After that, the price is going to double because I'm adding some really juicy things to this. So what do you get with the membership? You get your deep dive readings in your email every month, and you also get audio recordings of both the general reading that you see here today and also of the deep dive reading. So you can go back and listen kind of throughout the month to kind of refresh your memory. Also, you pick up new things every time you listen. So you'll have the audios to listen to as well. Then you each have, for each of the zodiac signs, I have a page that's a member page that will give you the documents, specific feng shui adjustments, and actual action items for you to do on a monthly basis, right? So these are just things to help you navigate your life with more ease and grace. Consider it kind of like a group coaching with me and the archangels, right? And your angels and guides, because they're all working in cahoots to help you, right? So that's what you get with that. You also get some juicy bonuses, which you'll see, there's a link below that you can find more information. So you get some juicy bonuses with that as well, discounts on readings, private readings with me and that type of thing. But here's the really cool thing that I am adding for starting in February, and it will start in February. So we will have, we have a private Facebook group as well for all of the Zodiac members. And so I'm going to be doing some fun Facebook Lives in the Facebook group. And that's where you can just ask, you can, in the moment, ask me questions about whatever is coming up for you, right? Whatever you need guidance around, whatever you have an issue about, you can ask questions of me. I will pull in information and guidance from the angels, and also from my vast experience with personal development and private coaching, because I do private coaching with clients as well. So lots of good stuff there. So I'll be probably popping into Facebook Live a couple times a month to allow for questions and answers. And you know, if I don't get a lot, I will just simply pull the information that the angels and guides want you to hear, and then you can go back and watch that Facebook Live anytime. So that is another bonus. But here's the really juicy bonus that I've been guided to offer now. Not really a bonus, but it's a new offering that I'm adding, and which is why I have to double the price of the membership after February 14th. So I'm going to be doing a live call once a month. So this is where you'll actually be able to, you can submit questions ahead of time, or you can ask them on the call. And I'm going to, it's basically to be hot seat the whole time. We'll be, whoever's got questions, I'll be answering those for you, and it will just be sort of an open format and a way for you to connect with me one-on-one, because that's kind of what I'm hearing, that people want to connect with me more one-on-one and be able to ask their questions, right? And so you get all of this right now, between now and February 14th, for only $44. Craziness, right? So if you are interested in that, click the link below and find more information information. And for now, relax, have fun, and enjoy the month of February. Much love to you.